Back in the day, when I was around 17 years old, I was on a PS4 party online. And these sessions, especially at night, are just comedy sessions. Whoever can make the whole party laugh wins usually. So in this particular night, one of the people had made a joke about another person and I had laughed. However, on these days, I usually have my mic muted so I can avoid any type of smoke. This time, when I went to go check the party, I didn't have my mic muted. And then all of a sudden, all I hear is, Omar, I know your fat ass ain't talking with the ugly ass high top. That same night, he had won a Grammy Award. Literally, the whole party was laughing. I had removed one side and I even heard the people outside laughing. It was just a bad night. Over the next few days, I chose to chill off the PlayStation party. I decided to just play solo games just by myself. And even though I was just outside the party, I still saw pictures. You know when you get a notification online and you see on the top right, all I see was my high top and people just laughing at me. And my insecurities grew larger. Every time I looked in the mirror, I just became even more disgusted. I felt alone. So Ramadan came around and I saw an opportunity to lose some weight. And that's how my whole fat loss journey started. My name is Omar Ahmed and I was able to lose 80+ pounds within a year. And I made these videos so that you can make some progress during your fat loss journey. In this video, I'll break down key concepts for you to grow confidence within yourself and have the ability to stand up for yourself. In the video I made a long time, how to make the greatest comeback of your life, it had got a whole bunch of attention, and one of the comments was, "This is proof that bullying works." However, I disagree with that. The reason why I disagree with that is because it can set off people on a journey. So let's just say they got like a bad past. Now, that does motivate them to improve themselves and to start doing things that are actually good for themselves. However, 9 times out of 10 is usually out of spite of a negative outcome. The reason why I wanted to lose weight was to make them jealous. I wanted them to be in awe. I wanted them to regret everything they said to me, regret everything they thought about me, and just see me as this god. You mean? And funny enough, when I lost the weight, I ended up in even a worse situation where I was alone. I was even more alone. I was actually in my freshman year of college and I was just by myself majority of the time. I didn't even have my family around. I didn't make any friends. I was so locked in, so focused on this fat loss journey. And I believed that I needed to remove any distraction that could come away. I even became even more depressed than I was when that whole situation with the online party happened. I was only able to get out of that depression when I started to take care of the hole that was left inside of me. Pause. So instead of going on this fat loss journey in spite of hate and wanting to make people jealous, why not go on this journey in spite of passion that you want to improve yourself so that you're able to help the people around you? Wouldn't that be a much better time rather than being in constant hate like, I'm going to make them pay, I'm going to make them hate me, I don't care what I'm going to do, rather than I'm going to prove myself. I'm going to become the person I always wanted to be and enjoy who I am. Looking for a personal guide to help you transition in the quickest way possible to your dream physique, go ahead and click on the top of the description. You are learning from someone who has done it himself, who has helped other people, and read the science behind it. If you're ready to enjoy the journey as opposed to hating every single second of the journey, disciplining yourself, feeling like you're swimming upstream the whole way, and that sounds interesting, go ahead and click on the top of the description right now. Number 1, bullet. I noticed that throughout my school years, I could have actually said something bad. It wasn't that bad in which I was getting pushed. It was taking my lunch money, pushing my tray away. It was just saying mean things. And I noticed that if I just defended myself, not necessarily get rowdy and start yelling at them, but rather saying something back or just telling them to stop, I could have simply not have gone through the majority of those experiences. Whenever a fight started in school, it was most likely player 2, person 2, the person that got attacked in the first place, started getting up and trying to square up. That's how a majority of the fights actually started. However, I didn't need to go that route. I could have simply went out the route where I said something back, or I could have just addressed it. Are you a little child? Like, what's wrong with you? Simply doing that would have done more than enough, because it would have put them on the spot. Everybody would have been looking at them like they're weird and stuff, and they would have chilled off. However, I just pushed it off and was like, oh yeah, just guys being guys. I can't say nothing. They're gonna say something about my weight. There's no point. And although I thought I was making the right decision of just pushing it off and being like, oh yeah, it's just guys being guys, what's the worst choice out of all of them? Literally, getting to a fight would have been better. The reason why is because afterwards, it leaves a terrible stain on you. You're gonna go back home thinking about what happened, and it's gonna hurt your confidence. That's why my confidence was so low, because I let so many of those events just fly by without saying nothing. And over time, subconsciously, when I'm observing myself, I'm just seeing that I have no backbone. So of course, that's gonna affect my day-to-day life. How you do one thing is how you do everything. And then when you start seeing your actions of someone who doesn't deserve respect, has no backbone, you're gonna start to hate yourself subconsciously. And then it's just gonna go back into a negative loophole of just straight pain and low confidence, low self-esteem and all that. That's why when I went on my social skills improvement journey, I had struggled a whole lot in the beginning because I was so scared of the other person judging me or saying something to me, just because I had trained myself for all of those years just to be scared. So it took pain in order to kill that old self of mine. It took me killing myself to improve my self-image. Number 2, improving my self-image. Sticking to a consistent diet, going to the gym consistently, and pushing hard consistently all felt very difficult. I often felt like I was slipping back into who I was before. Then I realized that the whole struggle is a part of the process. All living things, including humans, all have defense mechanisms. So plants have small toxins, animals try to kill you back, and humans within them have systems in our body that alert us that whatever we're doing is probably wrong, like anxiety, feeling sad, these emotions. In my journey, and for me to become my 2.0 version, I felt as though I had a lot of pain to go through. It was like the equal amount of effort I was putting in was the equal amount of resistance I was getting towards me. It was like I was putting all this work in, and it just felt like hell the whole time. And that's when I realized that pain is the key to success. You have to become someone that you've never been. So you have to do the things that you have never done. And the reason why you have never done it is because there's a whole lot of pain. Naturally, as humans, we avoid pain because that's normal. Back in the day, if you felt pain, you was most likely gonna die. You know, when you feel like you're very hungry, it causes you to go out and get some food. Or if you get stabbed, that's a sign that you should probably get that sorted out and fixed so that you don't die. However, in today's world, that doesn't really apply that much because a lot of the things that we have now is very comforting. We don't have to go outside to socialize. We don't necessarily have to go outside to even get food anymore. We got DoorDash. So in times of where it gets real comfortable, it's so hard to do the things that cause you discomfort because it's like, what's the point? However, when I was able to make that change, it really helped me out, and chose to switch my mindset of pain is the key, pain is the right thing. The thing which I feel a whole lot of resistance is the thing that I should be doing because it's going to get me to my goal. And that's what really helped me out. When I had to push through these challenges, whenever I had to confront someone about something, or I had to resist any temptation, it felt a whole lot of resistance and I felt pain. However, when I just got over the excuses, whenever they'll be like, oh, it's not that bad, you don't gotta worry about it, or it's just one Oreo, it's not gonna hurt. I had to beat out those excuses by simply just not listening to them, or just simply saying, okay, whatever, and then keep doing it regardless. When I went through the pain, I noticed that I became much stronger as a result. And I knew that I was moving towards my 2.0 version. But it doesn't stop at your 2.0 version. There's 3.0, 4.0, 5.0. I feel like I had to kill myself every single day, damn near. However, it's when you do those challenges in which you feel a whole lot of pain, that's where I felt as though I was able to improve every single day and become the man I am today. If you're looking for a personal guide to transition you in the quickest way to your dream physique in which you feel proud of yourself, and while you're on the journey, you don't feel like you're hating your life every single day, and you'll be able to enjoy the journey, go ahead and click on the top link in the description and be ready to have the dream physique of your life. That the one that you always desired, and the one that you see on social media just being like, damn, I wish I had that. And with that being said, always take it one step at a time, because you may never know where that one step may lead you.